Hello, this is Ken Ferry with this week's Boots in the Field report. I don't know if Tuesday's snow was the last snow of the 2021 winter or the first snow of the 21-22 winter. It does seem to be becoming a tradition. This is the 5th year we've had measurable snow in April. Getting snow on top of our early planted beans is becoming old hat. Checking fields this morning for freeze damage, initial reports look good. I'm seeing some damage on emerged beans on the unifoliate leaves, but the cotyledons and the stems look good. By next Tuesday, we should know for sure what kind of shape we're in with the forecast. Anyway, that assumes the forecast is correct with some warmer temperatures coming in. Some emerged corn is showing some damage, but it seems to be light there as well. Probably the highest risk corn is that stuff that's an 1/8 to 1/4 inch from the surface. This corn could have gotten the spike nip, and that'll cause that plant to open up underground. Again, by Tuesday, this will be evident how much of this we have. If you see corn leafing out underground next week from frost damage, it'll not help to hoe it. This corn is leafing out not because of a crust, because the spike got damaged. My bigger concern was wheat across from this frost damage. What might we see out there? And as I checked some fields this morning, it too looks pretty good. Wheat's a little tougher to make the call. We usually split the stem, put the heads under a microscope, and look for damage. If you have wheat you're concerned about, dig some up in a bucket and bring the soil and the wheat and all here to the office. We'll split the stems and check them for you. We need the wheat alive, so bring soil and all, and don't leave it in your truck for a week and then bring it over here dead. The next big question, when can we resume planting? Well, again, if these are planned to be early beans and they're treated with SDS, let her rip, and when it's dry enough, put them in. If they're regular beans not treated for SDS, you might want to drag your feet out to about May 15th with the current forecast. Get them popped out of the ground as quick as you can before they get infected with the SDS. When it comes to corn at this date, we want to get around seed chilling, keeping those soil temps 50 and above. Looking at soil temps the past 4 days at the 2-inch minimum soil temperature, they stayed about 6 degrees warmer than the lowest air temperature. As I look at the Hayworth forecast, my prediction of soil temps high enough to get around seed chilling is probably somewhere around Sunday noon, more likely Monday morning. I think the risk of seed chilling next week is moderate at the worst case scenario. We do have some lower temps predicted for next Thursday, but with 3 days in the upper 70s, low 80s, I think soil temps will hold. The following week looks be safe as well. So I guess what I'm saying, boys, come Monday, let her rip. Another issue everyone should be aware of, if you're not already aware of it, is the shortage of chemicals, especially glyphosate. Talking with the retailers we work with, getting product in that was ordered last January is getting iffy. Most of our retailers have enough in to cover their prepays, but they're a little concerned about finding product to replace the orders that were not prepaid. If you have prepaid, check with your retailer, make sure they were able to get their shipments in. Product showing up a month from now will help us with the in-season stuff, but it will not be in time for the burn downs. We need to react quickly if we cannot acquire glyphosate. We can use other products to take out the broadleaves, but we need to switch to a pre-emergence grass herbicide with good residual before the grasses come up. I imagine this will be the theme song all year, and when it comes to crop inputs, hard to find, prices going up. A shortage of glyphosate is a big deal with everyone with cover crops. When you don't have glyphosate to bring down your rye or your wheat covers, things get expensive really quick. You can no longer rely on a soil residual to do the job. These are the times to stay loyal with your retailer. Work through these shortages. This is not the time to be shopping around for the lowest price on a promise that it might show up. We do have rain in the forecast for Friday and Saturday, but boy, our past amounts continue to be light here in Central Illinois. So let's be careful with the soil moisture, especially with the 80s and wind in the forecast. The crews are about to finish up the soil testing for our spring round, and they're going to roll right into the summer testing. So don't forget to get your summer testing needs turned in if you haven't already. I'm happy to announce registration for this year's Farm Journal Corn Soybean College will open up on May 3rd. The live 2-day event will be on August 3rd and 4th here at Hayworth. It will be followed up this winter with a 1-day virtual corn soybean college on January 4th. The winter event will have live Q&A sessions for you to interact with the speakers. The winter 1-day event will contain most but not all of the 2-day live corn college material. Those who register for the live 2-day event will automatically be registered for the winter event, giving them a chance to ask more questions as they ponder what they've learned through the summer. We will be following the local official health protocols, so our August 2-day event will have to be capped at 110 people as it stands today. If local conditions change between now and August, we'll keep you abreast and we'll deal with them when they arise. Our early beans here at the college were planted on April 4th. With any luck, the remaining corn and beans will be planted within the next 2 weeks. Our crew is excited to be planning an event again with live people to work with out in the fields as we learn. Again, registration should be up on May 3rd on our website, croptechinc.com. To stay up to date, check out our website at croptechinc.com and subscribe to our podcast, Boots in the Field Report. Keep her safe. Keep her moving.